Und damit wieder ein herzlich willkommen bei Game of Thrones. Mal sehen, wie es weitergeht mit Ash. Oder Ash oder wie auch immer. Ich muss mich nur immer an diesen Zeichenstil gewöhnen, ne, den sie hier in Game of Thrones nutzen. Der ist, ja... Er hat irgendwas Schönes, aber er ist auch gewöhnungsbedürftig, finde ich.
They were headed for the main gate.
I know another way.
You coming with us then?
If you're to save your house, you'll need more than the two of us at your side. You'll need an army.
That's why you're here, isn't it? To hire one.
So.
An army of sellswords.
And a man to lead them. Do you hear what I'm saying, boy?
Lead them yourself, uncle.
When I was your age, I too was asked to lead men to save my house. But I failed. We lost everything. This is your fight, Asher. Your family.
None of that matters without sellswords to hire. And all the companies around here are engaged.
What about Croft?
One-eyed Croft, with the second sons. They're all with the Targaryen girl now.
But Croft owes me a favor.
I'm pretty sure he hates you, actually.
No. He'll help us. I'll make sure of it.
And how are you going to do that? We didn't part on the best of terms.
I'll figure something out.
Not exactly a plan, though, is it?
Don't worry, he'll get it done.
Du hast Macon beunruhigt.
Well, this mother of dragons and her sellswords are headed north, so we make for Marine.
Wait, Marine? Shit.
What?
Unfinished business there. I don't want to talk about it.
We can't afford any distractions.
It's not your problem. It'll be fine. I promise.
It's fine. I trust you, Beskar.
I shouldn't have said anything. I said I was with you, little brother. And I meant it.
Ponte Renas!
Wir hätten den Typen doch sollten töten. Okay, gut, dass wir sie aufgehalten haben.
Let's go.
You did well back there, Asher. You acted like a true leader.
You two can talk about it later. We need to get out of here. They won't stop looking for us.
It's a long journey to Marine on foot. I hope you're ready, Asher.
Ja, ich bin super bereit.
Guess we'll find out.
Good lad. Either we cross the narrow sea with an army at our backs, or House Forrester will not survive to see winter.
Lord Forrester, Miras Gemach, Königsmund. Ob das mit dem Brief vielleicht schon rausgefunden wurde, dass sie diesen gefälschten Brief geschickt hat. Da war jemand in einem Zimmer, was offen steht. Oder wir wollen in das Zimmer, was offen steht. Ich kann es gerade nicht so einschätzen. Eine kaputte Vase. Okay, es ist unser Zimmer. Jemand hat unser Zimmer durchwühlt.
Why would someone do this?
Ja. Jemand hat was gesucht, Mädchen. Jemand hat was
Letters from my
gesucht.
family. What would someone want with them? Everything's still here.
Ich finde es sehr interessant, wie sie die Truhe nicht abschließt.
Was someone going through my books?
So, und jetzt zu der Notiz. Die extra für uns gedacht ist, wie es scheint.
I have information that will aid you with the imp. Meet me in the gardens at midnight.
Okay. Wer war das wohl? Das ist eine sehr gute Frage. Blaues Feuer.
That should last through Lady Elena's visit, at least.
There's been no news from Mira. She may not have found a way to help with Elena.
We'll be fine, Mother.
I pray you're right. Lord Glenmore's army could keep us from ruin. But Elena must still agree to the marriage.
My lord. You might remind Lady Elena that in terms of lineage, you are still very much a man.
Maester?
What I mean is, if the two of you wanted to produce an heir...
That was never in question.
Of course not. I just meant...
Enough, Maester. Just remember that she'll want to see gentleness in you too. I don't mean to burden you with unwanted advice, but this is an important day for all of us.
Thank you, Mother. This advice well taken.
I'm just so glad to see you home.
My lord, she's here.
Roderik? You look...
I know I'm unspeakably handsome.
I see you haven't lost your sense of humor.
No, just two limbs and half a face. Please.
So, here we are.
How have you been, Elena?
Oh, it's been quiet, I suppose. Times have certainly been difficult, but I'm well. Thank you for asking. I set out for Ironrath as soon as I heard you were alive. My father suggested I wait, but I can't believe it's been 2 years.
Your brother's name day feast. We danced until the sun came out.
But now your house prepares for a funeral. And you... Tell me the truth, Roderik. How are you, really? And please, be honest with me.
I'm getting better every day. Might be a while before we dance again, though.
I'm glad to hear you're recovering. So much has changed since we were children. Playing hide and seek in the grove and...
You're so easy to find. You always hid behind the same tree.
Maybe I wanted you to find me. But Roderik, I need to ask you something. When I arrived at Ironrath today, your courtyard was filled with soldiers. White Hill soldiers. They said some terrible things. The White Hills are your oldest enemies, Roderik. Why are they here? Has something happened?
Trust me, they won't be here long.
That wasn't an answer. I'm going to be honest with you, Roderik. I have always looked forward to our marriage. But in light of all that's happened to your family... My father is questioning the wisdom of our betrothal. And I was inclined to agree with him, until I received a curious letter from Marjorie Tyrell.
What did it say?
Lady Marjorie suggests in the kindest of terms that we go through with the marriage. And as you can imagine, a suggestion from a future queen is difficult to ignore. Do you know why Lady Marjorie would send this to me? She and I have never corresponded. Yet now she writes me directly.
Mira must have asked her to intervene.
I didn't know your sister carried such influence. You act as if you had no part in this. I feel manipulated, Roderik. A house like mine can't refuse a suggestion from Marjorie Tyrell. I'm being forced to marry you, Roderik. Is that truly what you want? Would you do that to me? After everything we've shared?
Of course not, Elena. You're free to choose.
Thank you. I was afraid you'd refuse to back down, but you must care about me more than that. Let us stand together, Roderik. I will tell my father our betrothal stands.
Deepest apologies, my lord. I tried to stop him, but
So, the rumors are true.
You have no right to just...
And if it isn't Elena Glenmore? You're not still marrying into this wretched family?
Our houses will be joined, in fact. And we will stand proudly beside them.
Can I change your mind? You can do much better than this cripple.
mind your own business, Whitetail.
My son's affairs are not your concern.
Then why not tell him why you invited me here?
I sent a raven to Lord Whitehill about letting Brian attend the funeral, but I never expected him to barge in like this.
Oh, she practically begged me to come. Of course, I'd want the same in her position. The youngest son home to mourn his dead father and brother.
What sort of a game are you playing, Whitetail?
I just want to be certain that you know your place. Lord Ramsay ordered your family to obey my soldiers until my son Griff arrives from Harrenhal. But now I hear you're ordering them around. It makes me start to question your obedience.
Lud, enough of this.
I do not have to obey.
See? That's just the kind of arrogance I'm talking about. So, here's the idea. We're going to make a fresh start, you and I. Your brother Ethan called me Craven, but you're a different man entirely, aren't you? So, if you want Ryan at that funeral, show Lady Elena you respect your betters. Kneel and kiss my shiny ring.
Just do it, Roderik.
You don't want to end up like your brother, do you?
Please. It means nothing, and we'll get to see Ryan again.
Go on. Get on your...
Ich weiß es gerade nicht. Ich will seinen Ring nicht küssen, aber ich glaube, ich verderbe... Ich weiß es aber auch nicht. In einer Hinsicht ist die Frau ja aber auch gegen die White Hills. Mann. Ich weigere mich.
I'm not kissing your ring. Do what you must.
Fine. I'll just tell Ryan you didn't want to see it.
No, please.
And because of your defiance, I'm taking what should have been mine in the first place. The other half of the Ironwood Forest.
You can't
Ramsay
do that.
Snow
I know what Ramsay said. I'm saying something else. As of today, I harvest Ironwood.
Ich hätte den doch sollten küssen.
And you can't do a bloody thing to stop me.
Would you defy an express order from House Bolton?
I've known Roose Bolton my whole life. As long as he gets his ironwood, he won't care. Well, I have what I came for. I'll leave you to your business. Oh, by the way, my men have a name for you. Roderik the Ruined. Isn't that clever?
He's gonna make things difficult for both of us, isn't he? I'm glad you didn't let him humiliate you.
You'd put your pride ahead of your family. What's poor Ryan going to think? That we've abandoned him?
I couldn't kiss his ring in front of Elena.
She would have understood.
Okay, Elena fand es doch gut, dass wir den Ring nicht geküsst haben, so wie ich das jetzt verstanden habe. Gut.
This fight isn't over. Not even close.
Okay. Okay.
You can't be fighting with the other recruits. You need those men to have your back. There's enough out here trying to kill us, without trouble amongst our own.
You're right. I'm sorry. I'm Gared.
Frostfinger told me about you. Seems to think you might be trouble.
He won't stop bothering me.
You were a squire. He thinks you have potential. He said you fought for the North with the Forresters. You were there, at the Twins.
Yes.
I still don't understand. 3,000 men, and not one could save my brother. Why didn't anyone fight back? Why didn't they rally to their king?
We fought as best we could, but it wasn't enough. The Freys cut us open.
Those cowards. Couldn't face Rob like men, so they stabbed him in the back. They couldn't even give him an honourable death. Let him die fighting.
I'm sorry.
So am I. Now the Freys command River Run, and the Boltons are Wardens of the North. After what they did. It's not right.
They murdered my family. I should have been there.
I keep thinking if I'd been there, I could have done something. But chances are, I'd be dead too. Whatever I once thought, my place is here. With the Night's Watch.
Also jeder von uns hat wen verloren.
For who you are. Southerners who will call you traitor, Northerners who will call you craven. Some won't even have a reason. And they'll hate you anyway. You can't do anything about it. Trust me, I know.
I can't just ignore him.
No good will come of doing otherwise. Most of the men are criminals, forced to take the black. You were a squire for a noble house. What happened to you today happened to me more times than I can count. I learned there's nothing more important than having brothers you trust. Whoa.
Okay. What? Also es ist ein schöner Ausblick gerade, ne? Es sieht aus wie gemalt.
I felt the same first time I saw it. I heard you want to be a ranger. Why? Why risk your life out there?
Winter is coming. I want to fight.
You'll have your chance, don't worry. Not many recruits want to be rangers. They'd rather stay here where they think they'll be warm and safe. But Mance Raider marches on the wall with 100,000 wildlings. I've seen them for myself. The men here are murderers, thieves, rapers. You won't like most of them, and they won't like you. But they're your brothers now. Can you stand with them? Can you see past your differences?
If you ask me to, I will.
Glad to hear it. I'd say you'll get used to the cold, but you won't. Come on. Better get by a fire, or you'll end up like Frostfinger.
Okay, gut. Das wäre dann auch gemacht. Ah, jetzt kommen wir, wo Mira sich mit dem einen soll treffen, der ihr helfen kann gegen den Gnom. Mal gucken.
I'm here, but where are you?
Wer die Person ist, die uns da helfen will, oder ob wir einfach nur hier in eine Falle laufen. Das ist so langsam ein bisschen meine Angst. Da steht jemand, aber...
Where do you think you're going? At this time of night?
I'm meeting someone.
It's a little late to be out, isn't it? Do you know what this uniform means?
It means you serve the Lannisters.
So, you best get yourself back to your chambers. And I mean, now. If you don't like it, you can take it up with the commander.
Is there no way I can change your mind?
Did you not hear me?
At ease, Lucan. The lady is with me.
Yes, sir. Enjoy your night.
Okay.
I hope he wasn't bothering you, my lady. I'm Damien.
Thank you, Damien.
It was my pleasure. You got my note.
That was you.
I'm very glad you could make it. I've been wanting to talk to you for quite some time.
Why all the secrecy? If you wanted to talk to me, you could have asked.
It never seemed the right time. I am sorry about this, Mira, but you've made enemies of the wrong people. A handmaiden should know her place.
What? What are you talking about?
I'll make this quick if that helps.
I'd hate to see you suffer.
Okay, ich war gerade abgelenkt vom Aufnahmeprogramm. Bitte lasst mich das wiederholen. Okay, ich darf das wiederholen. Weil da stand gerade eine Fehlermeldung, aber es nimmt trotzdem weiter auf. Das ist das, was ich wollte prüfen.
Let her go!
Okay.
Fuck you!
You?
What happened? What was that?
He said I'd angered the wrong people.
So, someone sent him?
What are you doing here?
I heard yelling. You did what you had to do, Lady Mira. You had no choice.
I need to get back. Someone might see me.
I'll take care of him. I know a few places in Fleabottom. No one will ever find him.
Good luck, and be careful.
Thanks. Everything all right, sir? Damien, where are you?
Wenn ich es weggeworfen hätte, kam mir falsch vor. Das hätte jemand könnten dann finden und ja, dann wäre es sicher gewesen, dass er tot ist. Sehr traurig, die Bestattung zweier aus seiner Familie, sein jüngerer Bruder und sein Vater.
What's Gwyn Whitehill doing here?
No idea.
Hello, Roderik. Sir Roland. It's been a while since we've met.
Yes. Last time I saw you and my brother had almost started a war. Your father wanted to murder Asher for your little love affair, remember?
That was a long time ago. May we speak privately?
My lady?
Roderik, I came here because I know how hard these past few days must have been for you and your family. I know my words probably mean nothing to you.
Don't pretend you know what this feels like.
We've all lost people, Roderik.
Some more than others.
Your brother didn't deserve this.
Neither of them did.
Listen. I know my father is intent on using Ryan as a hostage, but I think you deserve some news of him. I know it's little consolation, but if I can offer you this...
So you have news of Ryan?
Yes, he's well. Not happy, but just know your brother is safe at High Point. I'm looking after him, but...
What?
The other day he said something that made me worry. He asked me if his father died because he was a coward. He asked if he was really a thief and a traitor like my father says. I don't wish to upset you, but...
Damn your father! How dare he fill Ryan's head with lies?
Calm yourself, Roderik. I've been doing my best to set him right. But he is only a child. He feels forgotten. Alone. He's waiting for his family, but every day my father tells him they will never come. That they've chosen their pride over him.
And with each passing day, those words start to sound like truth.
Tell him to stay strong. Have him repeat our house words every day until I come for him.
Of course. But if you truly want to bring Ryan home, this war has to end. You know that. We don't have to be enemies, Roderik.
Hello, Gwyn.
It's good to see you, Talia. I hope I can count on your discretion.
Roderik, you should speak to Mother.
Mother, come join the others.
He should be here. He should be with his family. But instead they send her.
Gwyn came here on her own. She wanted us to know Ryan is okay.
It's happening all over again. I can see it. My father's house was once mighty like this one, but his loyalty to the Targaryens cost us dearly. I watched as countless of our kin fell, saw our lands destroyed, everything we clung to was ripped from our hands. I can't watch that same fate before this family. Our house. My children.
I won't let that happen to us.
You must be ready to defend us, Roderik. Your body may be damaged, but your spirit must be like iron. You let nothing stand in your way, do you understand? If you have to murder every last Whitehill down to the babes in their beds, no matter what, you must do it. Promise me. You must protect them.
I will kill anyone who stands in my way. I will do whatever it takes.
Remember that. You must be ready. Promise me.
We will be ready, Mother. Mira, Asher, even Gared. They all stand with us. We are strong.
Yes. I suppose we have to be.
Would you say a few words, my lord?
My father. He was everything. Everything I ever wanted to be. He showed me what it is to be a lord. He was always honourable. I never knew a better man. And I am sorry. I love you, Father. Ethan, my little brother. He stood up to Ramsay Snow. He saved our sister's life and paid with his own. He was only a boy.
We honor Lord Gregor Forrester, my husband, my love, and our Lord Ethan. My sweet little boy. But now is time to say goodbye. Father and son are returned to the earth, to the ice. And from their sacrifice, new life begins.
Iron from ice.
Iron from ice.
Ja. Dann fangen wir mal an. Okay, und sie kommt jetzt mit ihrem Lied wahrscheinlich.
From ice we Forresters born, to ice we all return. Father, brother, I've sworn to guard this rest you've earned. I'd bare my neck to wail in pain and swim the shivering sea. Paint slavers' bay in crimson rains to bring Ethan back to me. Snow grabbed me from my mother's grasp to claim me as his prize. Ethan freed me from Ramsay's clasp. The rivals locked eyes. Fight on, Ethan the brave. Old gods bear steel with you. Our Lord, my twin, a hero's grave. So iron grows anew. Still iron grows anew.
Ja, ich wollte jetzt da nicht reden. Das Lied klang zu schön, um dauernd reinzureden. Oh, wir sind schon bei 37 Minuten ungefähr. Ja. Wird's Zeit für einen Schnitt, ne? Glaube ich. Oder ist Folge 2 jetzt vorbei? Das heißt, dann gibt's jetzt noch einen kein Rückblick, sondern ja, nächstes Mal. Okay, das gucken wir uns dann noch halt. Nächstes Mal bei Game of Thrones.
What's going on?
Roderik, you have to do something. Lord Whitehill's son has arrived.
Griff Whitehill means to torment us. Nothing worse than a fourthborn with something to prove.
It was bad enough when it was just the soldiers.
We can't live with them under our roof.
Form up and follow my lead. You'll be taking your vows. You too, Tuttle. Time to start proving you're a brother.
Oh, the things we do for family. I wonder sometimes if it's worth it. All the sacrifices. Enjoy the wedding.
How much further to Marine?
A few days.
If the Lost Legion doesn't catch up to us first.
I overheard a couple of men whispering about the Lannister Guard. They're questioning people. Is there anything else we need to be worried about?
What was that?
Klang nach Drache. So. Du und 24% der Spieler haben Margway Brief gefälscht. Okay, das haben nicht so viele sich getraut. Du und 70,2% der Spieler haben sich geweigert, Lord Whitehills Ring zu küssen. Okay. Du und 48,2 Spieler haben die Verlobung von Roderik mit Eleanor Glenmore erreicht. Du und 95,5 der Spieler haben nicht verraten, dass Cotter Finns das Messer gestohlen hat. Du und 90,7% der Spieler haben Miras Angreifer getötet. So. Ja, das überspringe ich doch wieder. Also, auch wenn ich eigentlich hier normalerweise bin für einen Abspann, aber komm, den Abspann zeige ich bei der allerletzten Folge, wenn wir da ankommen. Nächstes Mal geht's dann weiter mit Folge 3. Dann sind wir in der Hälfte angekommen mit Folge 3. Naja, ich bedanke mich fürs Zusehen und bis zum nächsten Mal bei Game of Thrones. Tschüss!